Hello everybody, thank you for joining us. Today we'll be doing a quick action pose, and we're doing a sort of a jumping and pounding action pose. So if you have your pencils all set, we are going to first start with a line like this. So just a rough line as a guiding frame for the action character or the model that we're going to work on. So the shoulders are right there, the head will be right here, and we will have one arm, second arm, and the arms. So I'm not putting them in equal let's say angles, so I'm just going slightly more bent with this one and less with this one, just to make it a little more let's say dynamic. So the chest area will be here, and so there's some foreshortening here, some serious foreshortening. So our torso ends somewhere here, and then we have one leg coming down here. So that is actually the thigh, one thigh coming around here, and the other thigh portion of it will show from that certain angle as well. So we are going to draw the frame over the character. Now this is a very popular action pose, and most of you have probably seen it in different media, particularly comic books. So anybody who's interested in putting down this jumping and pounding action can really get into this one and work some magic. So as you see that I've done the lower part of the body first. So the knee portion of the thigh showing here, that's the groin area, and that is the, let's say the ab area, and I'm just putting a little shadow right there, some serratus muscles, some if you wish, but the abs are like really stretched out, they're not crunched. So if you just make a vacuum, if you're doing a quick short thing, it will be accurate as well. So I would actually go up first. The reason why I'm doing from the bottom to the top is to get the perspective a little more accurate, in the sense that if you put the arms first, then you have to perhaps work around the chest and see how much you have to crunch it, and then maybe change things around. So right now we just went up, and I decided that I'm just going to put in that much of a crunch on the chest. And as you see that, I'm just actually filling in instead of drawing the framework right around this guy. Well, I drew the forearms there, so which is okay. There's one fist, and right under the elbow we will have, so the light source I did not mention, I'm sorry, is coming in right from above. So what we have is shadows falling in into all these areas. Okay, so we go into the other arm right there, and I did say that this has a slightly more bend, so I'm just bringing him in, but I've maintained the placement of the fist in the pretty much the same manner as this guy, because usually when a person is jumping or a character is jumping and trying to rain those two fists down, usually this is very, very characteristic of the Hulk, or a character like the Hulk, which uses strength to bring it all down in one or two moves. But it can be used for a character like Superman, who flies, is super strong, and for that matter many other characters. But I am putting in the essential, the ears, and just the hardcore components if there was a light source that we are working with. So right here I have put down from the bottom, working toward the top, a figure in a light source from above with all the tones and necessary shadows and fills in place. But I'm just putting in a bit of anatomy for the hands there, and there we have it. So a quick jumping and pounding action. You could really play around with this, and again, you could try different things with this guy. For instance, if I grab myself pen right here, place this guy here, so if I choose to go like this, so we just created ourselves a sort of a flying action using that same frame without changing anything here. You could also stretch the shoulder out a little bit and hope that this is actually visible. Grab a brown one for this. You could also stretch the shoulder right out, do some foreshortening, and put this guy's hand. So you could put this guy's head and right out here with some foreshortening, and again, or bring this down. You will have to change the shoulder in that case and tuck the other arm right here without changing anything, and it will all work. But again, some dynamic pounding action going there. So thank you for watching. Please let us have your comments. Do subscribe, keep in touch. Have yourself a wonderful day.